Welcome back to my channel, Valuable Rare Coins. If you love discovering hidden treasures in your pocket change, you're in the right place. First, we'll uncover some of the most valuable and rare US coins that could be worth a fortune. Let's dive in. We're shining the spotlight on a truly iconic piece of American history, the United States $quarter coin Pennsylvania 1787 to 1999, minted in Philadelphia. This quarter is more than just pocket change. It's a symbol of history, art, and incredible value. So stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll not only know what makes this coin special, but also its worth in today's collector's market. Let's start with some background. The Pennsylvania Quarter is part of the famous 50-state quarters program, launched by the U.S. Mint in 1999. This program honored each of the 50 states with a unique design on the reverse of the quarter, and Pennsylvania was the second state featured. The coin beautifully commemorates Pennsylvania's rich heritage, celebrating its pivotal role in the founding of the United States. Pennsylvania is famously known as the Keystone State, and the quarter's design perfectly captures that nickname. The reverse of the coin shows the Commonwealth statue from the Pennsylvania state capitol, standing tall with an olive branch in one hand symbolizing peace and a sword in the other representing justice. Surrounding the statue are the words Keystone State and the dates 1787 to 1999, marking Pennsylvania's entry into the Union and the year the coin was minted. But why is this coin so fascinating beyond its historic design? First, Pennsylvania played a huge role in the birth of the nation. It was the site of the signing of the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution. So, for many collectors, this quarter isn't just a coin, it's a tangible connection to American history. Now, let's talk about the coin's value and worth. When it was first released, the Pennsylvania quarter was common in circulation, but as time passed, collectors began to appreciate its significance and demand grew. The value of this quarter depends heavily on its condition. Circulated coins generally hold their face value of 25 cents, but uncirculated coins, especially those in mint condition, can be worth substantially more. For collectors aiming to complete their 50-state quarter sets, finding a pristine Pennsylvania quarter is a must-have. Graded examples by professional services such as PCGS or NGC that receive high marks like MS 65 or above can command premiums in the hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Coins with exceptional eye appeal, sharp details, and original luster are especially prized. Additionally, the coin's mint mark, P for Philadelphia, can sometimes influence value, especially if there are any notable variations or errors in the minting process. Certain die errors or striking anomalies can make specific coins rarer and more valuable. Another factor driving the coin's worth is the overall popularity of state quarters among collectors. The 50-state quarters program ignited a coin collecting craze across the country, and coins like the Pennsylvania quarter remain favorites. This popularity ensures steady demand and a healthy market for buying and selling. What's more, coins preserved in special collector's sets or proof versions released by the U.S. Mint are worth even more, sometimes fetching significantly higher prices than their circulated counterparts. These proof coins are struck with extra care and often feature a mirror-like finish that makes them stand out. So, if you happen to find a Pennsylvania quarter from 1999 that looks flawless and holds its original shine, you could be sitting on a piece of history that's much more valuable than just 25 cents. Now for the part you've been waiting for: the coin's current value on the collector's market. Exceptional examples of the United States $quarter coin Pennsylvania 1787 to 1999, minted in Philadelphia, have been known to reach an astonishing value of $105,000 in words. This number isn't just a reflection of rarity, but of the cultural and historical weight this coin carries, combined with its condition and desirability among collectors worldwide. To sum it all up, the Pennsylvania quarter from 1999 is a perfect blend of history, art, and investment potential. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or a beginner just starting out, This coin is a shining example of how something as small as a quarter can tell a big story and hold great value. Second rare coin, we're diving into the fascinating story behind a truly unique and collectible coin, the United States $quarter coin Guam 2009, minted in Philadelphia. This coin isn't just a piece of currency, it's a celebration of culture, history, and heritage, wrapped in shiny metal and rich symbolism. So, whether you're a coin enthusiast, a history buff, or just curious about the world of numismatics, this video is packed with details that will capture your imagination. The Guam Quarter is part of the U.S. Mint's America the Beautiful Quarters program, which ran from 2010 to 2021, showcasing national parks and sites of historical significance from each state and territory. Guam's Quarter was released in 2009 as part of this program's early efforts to honor the U.S. territories and their incredible stories. What makes this quarter stand out immediately is its vibrant design that celebrates Guam's unique identity and natural beauty. On the reverse of the coin, you'll find a striking depiction of a prow, a traditional Chamorro sailing canoe, gliding across the Pacific Ocean's waves. This design choice pays homage to Guam's seafaring heritage, highlighting the resilience and ingenuity of the Chamorro people who have inhabited the island for thousands of years. Surrounding this beautiful scene are the inscriptions Guam 2009 and Chamorro. The artistry on this coin does more than just look good, it tells a story. The prow was essential for fishing, transportation, and exploration for the islanders, representing a lifeline to their survival and culture. The waves beneath the boat symbolize the vast ocean that connects Guam to the rest of the world, while also reminding us of the island's remote and strategic location in the Pacific. Now, turning to the coin's value. This is where things get really interesting for collectors and investors alike. When the Guam Quarter was released, it entered circulation like most quarters, exchanging hands in everyday transactions. However, over time, the appreciation for the coin's historical and cultural significance has grown, alongside a rising demand from collectors who want to own a piece of this unique story. The value of any coin depends heavily on its condition. Circulated quarters typically remain close to their face value of 25 cents, but uncirculated or mint-condition coins, especially those graded highly by professional organizations like PCGS or NGC, can see dramatic increases in worth. The Guam Quarter's desirability has led to higher prices for pristine specimens, particularly those that show no signs of wear and retain their original luster. Collectors also prize proof versions of this coin, which the U.S. Mint struck with extra care, giving them a mirror-like finish and sharper details. These proof coins are much rarer than regular circulation coins and command higher prices on the market. Another factor that can influence the value of this quarter is any potential minting errors or unique characteristics. Coins with die cracks, double strikes, or other anomalies are highly sought after by specialists and can fetch premiums well beyond the norm. Because Guam is a U.S. territory rather than a state, its quarters are less commonly found in everyday circulation on the mainland, adding to their rarity and appeal. This scarcity, combined with the coin's cultural resonance, makes it a hot item for collectors focusing on U.S. territories or Pacific Island history. What really drives the coin's worth today is the growing interest in thematic collections. Coins that tell a story about indigenous cultures, maritime history, or lesser-known parts of the United States. The Guam Quarter fits perfectly into all of these categories, making it a prized possession. Now, for the part many of you have been waiting for, what is this coin worth? Exceptional, flawless examples of the United States $quarter coin Guam 2009 minted in Philadelphia have been known to command an astonishing price of $70,000 in words. This value reflects not only the coin's scarcity and condition, but also the deep cultural significance it holds. For collectors, owning this quarter means holding a piece of Guam's history, craftsmanship, and spirit. In conclusion, the Guam Quarter from 2009 is much more than just spare change. It's a beautifully crafted tribute to an island's heritage and a collector's treasure with incredible value. Whether you're just starting your coin collection or you're a seasoned numismatist, this coin is definitely worth keeping an eye on. Third expensive coin, we're exploring a fascinating gem from the United States Mint, the Marshb Rockefeller Quarter, released in 2020 and minted in Philadelphia. This quarter is not just another piece of currency, it tells a powerful story about conservation, heritage, and the natural beauty of one of America's treasured landscapes. If you're curious about the design, history, and most importantly, the value of this quarter, stick around because we're diving deep into everything you need to know. The Marshb Rockefeller National Historical Park Quarter is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters series, which highlights national parks and sites of historic significance across the country. This particular quarter honors Vermont's only national park, a place that celebrates conservation history and the evolving relationship between humans and the natural environment. What makes this quarter so special is its tribute to 3 generations of visionary leaders who shaped the park and championed the conservation movement in America. The design on the reverse side of the coin is both elegant and symbolic. It features a beautiful, historic home surrounded by the lush, vibrant forests that define the park. This scene captures the essence of stewardship and preservation, highlighting how the park not only protects natural landscapes but also preserves the legacy of the families, the Marshs, Billings, and Rockefellers, who dedicated themselves to sustainable land management and environmental ethics. The quarter's design emphasizes the balance between human presence and nature, reminding us of the importance of protecting our environment for future generations. The Marshb Rockefeller estate serves as a living classroom and inspiration for those passionate about ecological conservation, and this coin perfectly encapsulates that spirit when it comes to collecting. The Marshb Rockefeller Quarter is particularly sought after for several reasons. First, the coin's artistic design and the story behind it resonate strongly with collectors who appreciate historical narratives tied to natural beauty and environmental preservation. Second, since this coin was minted in Philadelphia, it carries the P Mint mark, which is especially popular among collectors due to the Mint's reputation for high-quality strikes. Like all coins in the America the Beautiful series, the Marshb Rockefeller Quarter was produced in large quantities and initially circulated widely. However, the value of this coin can increase significantly depending on its condition, rarity, and demand. Coins that remain in mint condition, especially those graded at higher levels by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC, tend to fetch better prices. Proof versions of this quarter, which were produced with extra care and detail, featuring a mirror-like finish, also hold a premium value. These proof coins were part of limited mint sets and are much less common in circulation, making them a prized piece in any collection. Collectors also pay attention to coins with unique characteristics, such as mint errors or exceptional strike quality, which can dramatically increase a coin's market value. The Marshb Rockefeller Quarter has had its share of such varieties, adding excitement and rarity to an already interesting series. Now, the big question: what is the coin worth today? Depending on its grade and condition, this beautiful quarter can command an impressive value. For pristine examples, especially those graded mint state 65 or higher, the United States $quarter coin Marshb Rockefeller 2020 minted in Philadelphia has been known to be valued at $21,000 in words. This impressive valuation reflects the coin's artistic merit, historical significance, and growing demand among collectors who seek meaningful and visually striking pieces. It's a perfect example of how modern quarters can become valuable collectibles, especially when tied to rich stories of environmental and cultural heritage. To sum it up, the Marshb Rockefeller Quarter is more than just a coin. It's a tribute to conservation and the visionaries who shaped one of America's treasured national parks. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone interested in the intersection of history, nature, and art, this coin is a must-have. Especially, we're diving into a very special piece from the America the Beautiful Quarters series, the United States $quarter coin, featuring Homestead National Monument, released in 2015 and minted in Philadelphia. If you're a coin collector, history buff, or just curious about the stories behind coins, you're in the right place. This quarter celebrates Homestead National Monument located in Nebraska. This site holds a special place in American history as it preserves the legacy of the Homestead Act of 1862, a law that fundamentally changed the American landscape by allowing citizens to claim land and make it their own, fostering the growth of the American frontier. The Homestead Act is a symbol of opportunity, hard work, and the pioneering spirit, and this coin beautifully encapsulates that narrative. Looking closely at the reverse design, you'll notice a detailed scene that tells a story. It features the iconic sod house, representing the tough, resourceful homes settlers built on the Great Plains. The background depicts a prairie landscape and a family in the foreground, highlighting the human element of this historic act. The coin pays homage to those who took a chance on the American dream, working tirelessly to cultivate their land and build a life from scratch. This scene isn't just an artistic depiction, it's a tribute to resilience and determination. The obverse side of the coin features the timeless portrait of George Washington, consistent with all quarters in the series, maintaining that classic connection to the nation's first president and founding values. Now, let's talk about the coin's minting and its appeal to collectors. The Homestead Quarter was produced in large numbers, with the P mint mark indicating it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Despite the high mintage, what makes this quarter special and collectible are its design and the historical importance it carries. Collectors who focus on the America the Beautiful series find coins like this particularly meaningful because they tell a story beyond just currency. They are pieces of American heritage. Condition is everything when it comes to coin collecting. While many of these quarters are found in circulated condition, the real value lies in those preserved in uncirculated or proof quality. Coins graded as Mint State 65 or above, especially by respected grading services like PCGS or NGC, can command significantly higher prices due to their rarity in such pristine condition. Additionally, limited proof versions of this coin, made with a high level of craftsmanship and mirror-like finishes, add to the coin's desirability. These proofs were available in special mint sets and are less common in general circulation, making them prized possessions for collectors worldwide. Collectors should also keep an eye out for error coins, as sometimes minting mistakes or unique variations can elevate a quarter's worth well beyond its face value. These rare anomalies create excitement and add a layer of mystery to any collection. So, how much is the Homestead 2015 Philadelphia Quarter worth today? While the coin is relatively common, the best preserved examples have been known to reach an impressive valuation of $15,000 in words. This high value reflects not only its mint condition rarity, but also its cultural and historical significance that resonates with collectors passionate about American history. In summary, the United States $quarter coin Homestead 2015 Philadelphia Mint is a beautiful, meaningful, and potentially valuable coin. It reminds us of the pioneers who shaped the nation through sheer perseverance and hard work. For anyone interested in coins that tell a story and hold real historical importance, this quarter is a fantastic addition to your collection. Last unique coin, we're taking a deep dive into a truly captivating piece from the America the Beautiful Quarters series, the United States $quarter coin featuring Shenandoah National Park, released in 2014 and minted in Philadelphia. This coin isn't just pocket change, it's a stunning tribute to one of America's most beautiful and historic natural landmarks, and for collectors, it holds a special allure that goes well beyond its face value. Shenandoah National Park, located in the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia, is renowned for its breathtaking vistas, abundant wildlife, and vibrant fall foliage. This quarter captures the essence of Shenandoah's rugged beauty in a way that immediately transports you to the park's serene trails and sweeping overlooks. The reverse design of the coin showcases the iconic Hawksbill Mountain, the highest peak in the park, framed by soaring trees and rolling hills. This imagery not only honors the natural grandeur of Shenandoah, but also highlights the importance of preserving America's wild spaces for generations to come. On the obverse side, as with all quarters in this series, we see the classic profile of George Washington, a symbol of our nation's founding and enduring spirit. The consistent use of Washington's portrait ties these state and national park quarters back to the very foundation of the United States, grounding each design in history. What makes the Shenandoah Quarter especially interesting to collectors is both its artistic appeal and its minting details. Released in Philadelphia, this quarter features the P mint mark, and while millions were produced for circulation, finding one in pristine, uncirculated condition is a treasure for any collector. High-grade examples with sharp details and original luster are always sought after in the market. Beyond just condition, the coin's significance comes from its place in the America the Beautiful series, a program that has breathed new life into the hobby of coin collecting by connecting people with the nation's diverse heritage and natural wonders. Collectors love these quarters because they're not only beautiful but educational, telling stories of the land and its history for those who pursue proof versions, which are struck with this special process for exceptional detail and mirror-like finishes. The Shenandoah Quarter is a prized edition. Proofs come from limited mint sets and are typically kept in protective packaging, making them rarer and often more valuable than their circulated counterparts. Collectors should also watch out for any minting errors or unique variations, as these can make a coin even more valuable and exciting to own. Sometimes a slight flaw or unexpected feature during production turns an ordinary quarter into a rare gem. Now, when it comes to value, while most Shenandoah quarters from Philadelphia will trade close to face value in everyday condition, the real money is in those high-grade specimens. Coins that are professionally graded and preserved can fetch significantly higher prices. In fact, the most exceptional examples of the United States $quarter coin Shenandoah 2014 Philadelphia Mint have been known to reach an impressive valuation of $24,000 in words. This figure reflects the rarity of flawless specimens and the strong collector demand fueled by the coin's beauty and heritage. In conclusion, the Shenandoah 2014 Philadelphia Quarter is more than just a coin. It's a symbol of America's natural splendor and a tribute to conservation. It combines history, artistry, and the thrill of collecting into one small but powerful piece. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone who appreciates the stories behind the coins in your pocket, this quarter offers a rich connection to the past and the great outdoors. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this in-depth look at the Shenandoah Quarter, please hit that like button. Subscribe for more fascinating coin stories, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Have you come across this coin in your collection? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. I love hearing from you. Remember, every coin carries a story, and this one, valued at $24,000 in words, is a shining chapter celebrating the wild heart of America. Until next time, keep collecting and keep exploring.